you coming from?
The golf course. And I'm going to meet Grandma and Grandpa. I'm just going to call my lawyer.
Okay, step out of the vehicle. Do you understand the instructions?
No, I don't. There's too many. Oh, I know that was at least 8 or 9 seconds. Did I pass this test?
You turn around.
No, I didn't.
Deputy Bodycam timestamp, July 23, 2026, southbound Interstate 43, the high-rise bridge just south of the Marquette interchange in Milwaukee. 6:15 p.m. rush hour. A sheriff's deputy radios in a stop for unsafe passing on the right. A vehicle cutting across the gore, the marked triangle of pavement drivers aren't supposed to touch. Routine language. A routine stop. Except the driver stepping out of that vehicle is a man 46 million people have watched throw a football on national television for 2 decades. Picture that bridge for a second. 6 lanes of Milwaukee rush hour traffic locked in place. Brake lights stretching for a quarter mile. And in the middle of it, under the flashing bar of a squad car, a CBS Sports analyst failing a balance test on a public highway. That image, the broadcaster on the white line, is the whole story in one frame. Before we go deeper into what the records actually show, make sure you're subscribed to the Crime Infinity, because we don't just cover the story, we follow the evidence. The man in the bodycam footage is Tony Romo, former starting quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, 2006 to 2015. Since 2017, the lead color commentator for CBS's NFL broadcasts, working alongside Jim Nantz on 3 Super Bowl broadcasts. According to the Milwaukee County Sheriff's Office and a search warrant affidavit later obtained by reporters, Romo was pulled over that Thursday evening while driving back from West Bend, Wisconsin, where he had just finished competing in the Wisconsin Amateur Championship. He told the deputy, on camera, that he was heading to visit his grandparents. He grew up nearby, in Burlington. This wasn't a stranger passing through. This was a hometown return, interrupted by a badge and a flashlight. The record does not accuse a stranger. The record accuses a man everyone in that traffic jam probably recognized. Listen to the tape, and the first thing you notice isn't confrontation, it's noise.
Hi there, Deputy Cora, Milwaukee County Sheriff's Office.
Were you speaking on the speaker back there?
I was.
I didn't even know you guys said that. So sorry.
All right, reason for my stop today. Yep.
That was what you said.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Reason for my stop today is the unsafe passing on the right, the lane
Say
deviation.
it louder. I'm sorry.
Unsafe passing on the right, cutting across the gore. Obviously, the gore,
Yes.
it's the marked area.
Gotcha.
Where are you coming from?
Well, I live in Dallas, so I came in to visit Grandma and Grandpa, so we're here. I'm going to meet them, but I got the gore.
You got the what?
The gore, you said?
Yeah.
That's what it is when you cross it?
Yep.
Yes. I got
Okay.
what you're saying. You said
And
I
you were
crossed
coming
it.
from Grandma and Grandpa? What did you say? It's really hard to hear you, dude.
I can't hear you either. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I know. We gotta basically yell at each other,
I
right?
feel like I'm yelling at you.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Where are you coming from?
The golf course. And I'm going to meet Grandma and Grandpa.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll take a driver's license from you.
You got it. What's your name?
Deputy Core.
So I want to meet Grandma and Grandpa, and I passed the gore, which is the place you're talking about that you traveled over. I got it. You're saying I went over the white line.
Highway wind, passing trucks, both men straining to hear each other over rush hour traffic. The deputy explains the stop, twice, because Romo says he can't make out the words the first time. It's an almost mundane beginning to what becomes, within minutes, a documented OWI arrest. According to the deputy's report, cited in the warrant, the officer noted red, glassy eyes and the odor of what's described as an intoxicating beverage. Standard language. The kind of clinical phrasing that shows up in 10,000 police reports a year, except this time the name in the box is a household one. Romo, on camera, tells the deputy he'd been at the golf course all day, competing in what he called a USGA event. He doesn't deny where he's been. He doesn't deny the timeline.
All right. How many drinks have you had?
0.
You're coming from a golf course?
I played in a golf tournament in Wisconsin State Amateur.
Okay.
So it's like a USGA event.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna run you through some fields.
What's that mean?
Field sobriety tests. Are you willing to take any field sobriety tests? So you're denying to step out of the vehicle pending field?
I'm just going to call my lawyer.
Okay, step out of the vehicle.
I'm going to call Romo.
Nope, step out of the vehicle.
I'm not allowed to.
Step out of the vehicle.
So you're going to take me through.
Field sobriety test.
I'm still allowed to call my lawyer, right?
You're not.
I'm not allowed
Nope,
to.
step out of the vehicle. Dispatch.
24.
I'll take an additional 1017.
I'm
He's
okay. I'm okay
not
doing
stepping
it,
out of
but
the vehicle for
I'll
field.
do it. I'm just saying that I'm not allowed to call my lawyer first.
Any available squad can head to backward to southbound and back up
I'm
to
sorry?
417.
I'm not allowed to. I'm not
You
allowed
are pending an OWI with investigation.
to.
Operating while intoxicated.
Okay, that's everything.
Yes.
Copy, so you know.
I want you to step out of the vehicle.
Copy.
What he does, according to the footage, is push back, asking the deputy to repeat instructions, questioning the sequence of the field sobriety tests, at one point telling the officer flatly that he doesn't understand what's being asked of him. There's too many, he says of the instructions. It's the kind of friction that, stripped of the name attached to it, would barely make a local blotter. With the name attached, it becomes a nationally circulated video. Here's the moment worth sitting with. The deputy runs Romo through the standardized battery, the eye test, the walk and turn, the one-leg stand.
You're just going to stand in the front here for me.
Yes, just one second.
No worries.
Squad 8 dismissed.
Can I do an exercise?
Go ahead, dude.
Squad 8.
Two back surgeries.
Sound duty 02. Charles John Boy, Charles Boy.
Pat it down, yep.
She had it. Okay, she did. She's been perfect. I probably did the same stuff.
Copy.
All right.
25 violator.
All right. Just stand in the middle for me, sir. Yep.
25.
And you're just going to turn
You
around.
understand this way or this way?
You're going to stand facing me.
From LSD.
Feet together.
Yep.
Just split, half step forward on which one? Perfect. Thank you.
Feet together.
Sorry.
It's
was
okay.
like, do you want a line?
Feet together, arms down at your side.
Okay.
Okay. Any head injuries?
Excuse me?
Any head injuries recently? Any concussions?
Well, over the years, yes, but not recently. No, we're good.
Okay. So please stand with your feet together and your hands down at the side. Do not do it.
Nervous situation. Go ahead.
Please stand with your feet together and your hands down at your side. Do not do anything until I tell you. Do you understand?
On a stretch of roadway the deputy specifically chooses to avoid, moving him off the bridge itself and onto flatter, debris-free ground first. Procedure, not favoritism. Romo, according to the Bodycam audio, cites 2 prior back surgeries while stretching before the test. He asks, at multiple points, for the instructions to be repeated.
The next step is the walking.
Okay.
The next step is going to be the walk and turn instructions, okay?
Yep. Sounds
Place your left foot on the line, real or imaginary, so you're going to picture a straight line in front of you.
Okay.
You can prove it.
Oh, sorry.
I'll start over. Walk and turn instructions. You're going to picture a straight line in front of you.
Okay.
Place your left foot on the line, real or imaginary. So take your left foot, put it on that line. Place your right foot on the line ahead of your left foot,
Okay.
with the heel of your right foot against the toe of the left foot. Exactly. Yep, exactly how I'm doing.
Okay.
Place your arms down at the side.
What am I doing after that?
Maintain this position until I complete the instructions.
Okay. What are the instructions after that?
So maintain that position for me. Would you like me to start over?
Well, I just want to see. What am I doing?
Okay, I'll start.
I was just asking.
So picture a straight line in front.
Yep.
Okay?
I got that.
Take your left foot, put it on that line.
What do I do after that?
Take your right foot,
Okay.
put it in front,
Okay.
heel to toe touching. Place your arms down at the side. Maintain this position until I've completed the instructions.
Are
You
there
could-
any instructions after that or no?
Do not start to walk until you're told to do so.
Okay.
Do you understand the instructions so far?
So put my left foot down, right foot in front on the line, and then I'm going to wait for you. Correct? Got it. I think I'll use not the accidental fall off the top.
He's polite. He's cooperative in the sense that he complies. And according to the arrest report referenced in the search warrant, he performs poorly enough on those standardized tests that the deputy places him under arrest.
60, the subject is released to step off the field.
So you're saying that because you think I can't do that?
All right, so you're going to step in front of my vehicle? Step in front of my
Mind
vehicle?
if I put this right here?
Step in front of my vehicle, yes.
Chief will report you back on this. He'll be cleared at C20 shortly.
24 squad, slow it down. He's out of the vehicle. I'll be conveying him to the Sally Port for field.
I'm fine. It's fine.
Turn around for me.
Additional squad
I think
copy.
there's a good chance that
Patting you down for weapons, okay?
Copy
No
on
weapons
the
on you?
station.
Okay, all right. You're detained pending an OWI
That was your name?
investigation. Deputy Core, sir.
are you going to take me through
One
the...
time
I
officer.
thought you were taking me through it.
So, as of right now, we're on a leveled ground. We're on a bridge. I want to convey you somewhere that's going to be an even surface, free of debris.
Yes, I agree, so we don't get hit.
Turn around for me.
I get you. We need the gloves.
Yep.
So ask yourself the question this footage is actually asking. What happens when the person failing a roadside sobriety test in front of a phone camera millions will eventually watch is someone who has spent 2 decades being watched under far more forgiving lighting? That's the ticking clock in this story. Not whether the test results hold up in court, but whether the public record and the public image can survive contact with each other at the same time, on the same stretch of interstate, with the camera already rolling. The body cam shows the deputy asking if Romo will submit to a preliminary breath test, the small handheld device used roadside, not the evidentiary version used later at the station. Romo's answer, captured on the recording, is direct. He says he's already been told by multiple lawyers never to take that test, and he declines. That's not obstruction. Refusing a preliminary breath test is legally distinct from refusing the evidentiary test that comes after arrest, and Wisconsin law treats the two very differently. But it's also, on video, a professional athlete quoting legal advice to a sheriff's deputy in real time, on the shoulder of a highway he grew up 15 minutes from.
What is that?
Machine that you blow in.
It's a preliminary breath.
It does not determine the results of
Oh,
my
no,
test.
we're not doing that.
Okay.
I've already heard from all the lawyers, don't ever do that.
Okay.
So
All right.
we're not going to do that.
Okay. All right, sir.
Did I pass this test?
You turn around.
No, I didn't, huh? Can I use my phone real quick? Because there's a plane taking off.
You're
my
under
parents are
arrest
there.
for
Okay.
operating
We'll
while
get to
under the
that.
influence, okay?
But you can turn around.
I'll read you a sheet and everything.
Okay. You just shoes. Put your shoes on, but then I need you to turn around.
Yep. Good.
Thank you.
Can I call?
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Literally waiting there with my son.
Do you need 2 cuffs, sir? Or are you okay with one?
Please, one.
Okay.
Like 2 with the back.
Yeah, so it gives you a little more armor?
Well, the back. I'm saying that was uncomfortable in there.
Okay. Would you like
Would you
to?
want the second set
I
of
don't
cuffs?
know what that means.
A little bit easier on your shoulder. We'll give you 2.
I don't know what that means.
Well,
We're just
you
gonna
tell
put
us
2
how
sets
you.
of
I've never
cuffs on
seen
you.
2 cups. Okay.
We're just going to go a little bit easier on your shoulder.
you're
We
saying
saw you.
it's wider.
Yeah, a little wider. A little easier on your shoulder.
The record does not accuse a stranger. It accuses a man reciting his own legal defense before he's even been formally arrested. After the arrest, the footage moves into something quieter and more procedural. A deputy walking Romo through informing the accused language required under Wisconsin's implied consent law. It's a script every OWI arrest in the state follows, word for word, read aloud regardless of who's sitting in the back of the vehicle.
This is the informing the accused. Under Wisconsin's implied consent law, I'm required to read this notice to you. You've either been arrested for an offense that involves driving or operating a motor vehicle after using alcohol or drugs or both, or you are suspected of driving or being on duty time with respect to a commercial motor vehicle after using alcohol or drugs or both. This law enforcement agency now wants to test 1 or more samples of your breath, blood, or urine to determine the concentration of alcohol or drugs in your system. If any test shows more alcohol in your system than the law permits while driving, or a detectable amount of a restricted controlled substance, your operating privilege will be suspended. If you refuse any requested test, your operating privilege will be revoked and you will be subject to other penalties. The test results or the fact that you refuse testing can be used against you in court. If you take all the requested tests, you may also choose to take the alternative test that this law enforcement agency provides free of charge.
What is that?
You may also
What's the alternative?
You may also have a test conducted by a qualified person of your choice at your expense.
Oh.
You, however,
I'll do that.
will have to make your own arrangements for that test. If
Okay.
you have a commercial driver's license or were operating a commercial motor vehicle, other consequences may result
Yeah.
from positive test results or from refusing testing, such as being placed out of service or disqualified.
Okay.
Will you submit to an evidentiary chemical test of your breath?
No. Like I said, I want my lawyer.
According to the recording, when asked whether he'd submit to an evidentiary breath test at that stage, Romo again declines, telling the deputy he wants his lawyer, reportedly repeating the request multiple times over the course of the stop. Under Wisconsin law, that refusal doesn't end the process, it redirects it. The deputy explains, on camera, that the next step is a search warrant application for a mandatory blood draw, a step confirmed by court filings after the stop. Refusal isn't an exit from the system. It's a slower door into the same room.
Okay. So maybe swing back in here, kind of explain what the next steps are from here, okay? All right. So since we refuse, which is totally your right to do, okay?
I mean,
we have to, so what we're going to do is we got to apply for a search warrant and have a judge sign off on it, okay? So
Are
we're
you
going to get a
joking?
test on your, no, sir, that's kind of
it
the
possible?
So, and then once that blood draw is complete, then we can look at getting you a phone
Is
call,
it
okay?
possible to call the parents just to tell them that
We'll,
I'm
we'll,
not dead?
we will
They
get to
thought
that,
I'd be
okay?
there.
All right. I'm gonna buckle you up, okay? If possible, can you shimmy forward a little bit?
Do we really need?
All right.
Do we really
Can you lean
need
back?
these? Like, seriously.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right.
There's a detail in the reporting worth flagging carefully because it illustrates the gap between headline and record. Deputies reportedly noted finding a small number of miniature liquor bottles, what the report calls shooters, in a backpack recovered from the vehicle during an inventory check, according to accounts of the search warrant.
Based on your driving,
Abdominal
where
pain,
you were coming from,
binge being
you said the golf course, correct?
Yeah, I told
Okay.
you. I was at the golf course. I played in the WSJ event.
The red glassy eyes, and then the odor of an intoxicating alcoholic beverage from your breath.
From all the guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then when my partner brought the backpack that you wanted, we basically do not an inventory, but I make sure that
You
there's
guys
no
check
guns
the
in
whole
there.
thing? Yeah.
Exactly.
So you guys checked.
And there were
Yeah.
a few shooters in there that I observed.
Yeah. Any of them drank?
Okay.
I
So
don't think any of them were drink, right?
okay. So based off of that, I'm going to run you through some fields,
Yeah.
SFSTs.
Let's do it.
That
Good.
detail matters for what it is and nothing more. An inventory note in a police report, not a determination of guilt, not a confirmed link to impairment at the wheel. Wisconsin OWI law does not require proof of what was consumed, only evidence of impairment or a blood alcohol result above the legal threshold. And as of this recording, no blood test result has been publicly confirmed. The record does not accuse a stranger, and it does not, yet, convict one either. What the public record does confirm is straightforward. Tony Romo was arrested on suspicion of first offense operating while intoxicated in Milwaukee County on July 23, 2026. He was cited separately for refusing an evidentiary chemical test under the state's implied consent statute. He was booked that evening and released a short time later. A search warrant was obtained for a blood draw. He's scheduled to appear in Milwaukee County Court on September 21st, a date that, notably, falls during the opening weeks of the NFL season he's paid to broadcast. CBS has not publicly commented on whether the arrest affects his role on air. Romo himself has not issued a public statement. That absence of comment is, in its own way, part of the record too, a silence sitting next to 28 minutes of bodycam audio that speaks for itself. If you want to verify any of this independently, the bodycam footage and the underlying search warrant affidavit were released by the Milwaukee County Sheriff's Office and are part of the public docket tied to this arrest, not secondhand paraphrase, the actual filing. Watch the roadside footage yourself, read what the deputy actually documented in that warrant, and then tell us in the comments. Does a refused breath test protect a defendant's rights, or does it just delay the same evidence the state is going to get anyway? That's where this one sits for now. An active case, a September court date, and a highway camera that already told half the story before a single lawyer said a word. If you want the update the moment new filings drop, and if you want more of these breakdowns, record by record, no speculation dressed up as fact, like this video, share it, subscribe to the Crime Infinity, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what the docket says next.